Hey, what's going on, everybody? I wanted to put out a video real quick about the animal farm update if you haven't been made aware already. So Forex Shark posted a message in the Telegram group about the recent updates about the Piggy Bank and everything. So I'm going to go over some of those things real quick. So I pulled up stuff for Forex Shark. I'm just going to discuss all the messages that he posted today. So here we go. So it says we brought in a third party who specializes in advanced math to go over all of our work on the Piggy Bank, and we will be finalizing all the numbers today. As I said in the last interview, we will wait until 100% of the work is finished until we set a launch date. Okay? This will never again feel forced to make a last minute decision in order to meet a deadline. All the coding is 100% finished. So they're done with the coding, okay? We have enough pigs from the credit event to do 100% migration. So they're 100% finished. They can do the migration. They have all the pigs or enough. And all that is left is to finalize the numbers, which we are handling today. So today they're working on handling the numbers, okay? In our quest to always improve, we made some slight changes to our development process, which took time, but we are more confident than ever in our ability to push development with security in the forefront. Okay, so that's very important. And I'm sure in light of all the stuff, if you've been following what happened to Splassive, I wasn't a part of Splassive. It's unfortunate what happened, but all these things that have come out, and it's supposed to be, you know, this drip clone or whatever. So this is an extra layer of security, especially those people who were on the fence or a little concerned and stuff like that since it happened in there. You know how it goes with all the FUD. So this is good. So hopefully this will reassure a lot of people. So again, they have the ability to push development with security in the forefront. Okay, just want to reiterate that. This includes bringing on an additional, so they're bringing on somebody else, another developer, whose main focus is quality control. Okay, quality control. Okay, so this should bring a lot of confidence in the protocols, especially anybody, I guess, overall. I mean, it's good to have, and especially the newer people in the programs and people that will later on invest into the program or who's thinking about considering. Okay. So yesterday they had a meeting about the scratch ticket model and made serious progress. They know the scratch ticket model is a high demand product that is extremely sustainable, but through the power of DeFi, we have really taken the protocol to the next level by giving a use case to the scratch ticket. So in this case, they're talking about NFTs, which were not winners, okay? So if you got a scratch ticket, I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I'm assuming if you get a scratch ticket and you don't win anything after you scratch them all off, just like a lottery, okay, it will turn into an NFT if it doesn't have a winner, okay? Maybe he'll clarify that a little bit more, but that's how I interpret that. This use case ensures that when you buy a ticket, not only do you have the chance to win multiple prizes, just like a standard scratch ticket model, but also a share of the protocol itself. Okay, let's go down a little bit. This adds a new element of demand to the scratch ticket model for serious investors, which only want to be done through DeFi. This will not only be a major standalone project, but it will also bring in major new capital flow into drip, dogs, and pigs, as a percentage of all BNB used to buy the tickets will go directly to supporting these assets. All right. I will be making an official Piggy Bank launch date for next week as soon as we finalize the third-party review of our numbers. But right now, we are looking at Thursday as the most probable date. So I'm assuming next Thursday is most probable. It's not written in stone, but that's pretty much what they're thinking everything will be done by, but they're not making any set dates or hard dates because of pressure and stuff like that, because that's how we got into this mess in the first place, okay? So they're being very cautious and avoiding that, trying to rush things out because they set a certain date and stuff like that. So I'd rather them take their time, get it right, do what they need to do when it launches. That way it can go to the moon or get back on, get going again, get everything revved up, the engine's going, whatever. So I'd rather them just get it right. So I'm cool with that. As we will try to finalize everything today and then give ourselves a full week of heavy promotion with the advanced launch date. So they want to do promotions first before launch. So they want to give themselves a full week, about a whole week, in order to do promotions before the launch date. Because you got to think, some people are going to dump tokens. They're either probably going to dump, they're going to hurry up and get out of the farms once they are able to claim, stuff like that. People who, you know, aren't willing, who don't see the full potential of the protocol in general, okay? And that's their right, you know. So they want to bring in new investors to kind of offset that occurrence, because they're pretty much expecting that to happen. That's just how it is. It's going to happen, okay? So some people been waiting and waiting. They need that money or whatever it is, okay? So they're going to try to promote it, get the hype back up, get the, you know, the sentiment going, stuff like that, okay? They also posted this on our Twitter page. And of course, this is their social media links as well. All right, let's look at the next message. So that one just says he pinned it. So as he also mentioned, I don't know who that is. Okay, I have interviews scheduled for practically every day next week. So he's going to be doing interviews. I'm assuming with major, probably YouTube influencers who have enough traction to get, you know, enough followers or something like that. I'm not sure all the details. I don't know if he's only using that channel of promotion, but looks like he has a lot of interviews scheduled, okay? And we'll continue to add on to that, okay? Let's go to the next one. I already said that. Let's see. So is he putting out a scratch ticket lottery? I'm not sure what that says. So it says, no, it will take a bit more time, but we are close enough to it. So they mentioned there's some previous message about lottery tickets. I'm not sure where the... Oh, here we go. So is he putting out, it's the scratch ticket lottery thing next week? Okay, there we go. So his response is, no, it will take a little bit more time, but we are very close. That's regard to the lottery ticket. So it looks like they'll get the animal farm, Piggy Bank, all that stuff kind of rolling first, and then they'll, you know, come back to the lottery tickets, but they're close to getting that as well. That should be, you know, following the reopening of the animal farm. All right, so that is the recent update. That's great news. I'm happy about it. So they are getting close, still working on it. So if you don't know already, so you have the animal farm, and here all of these farms at this time are currently paused. Okay, so these should be back up and running soon. The pig pen and the piggy bank. I'm in the piggy bank as well. So I'll be glad when that gets back up. Okay, but the drip garden, which is a miner game, crypto miner game, that one is still going because I'm in that one. Okay, so that's still going. Let's look at the price of drip. All right, so it actually has gone up. I'm happy about it in theory. But at the same time, I have enjoyed buying it while it was on sale. I mean, it's still on sale compared to the price that I paid originally when I got into the project. But it has gone up since, I'm assuming, since this news. Something has happened. Something has given this some momentum to rise up and for it to pump. I am assuming because it has been in the 30s for a while. And now, I mean, it was going up. We were in the low 30s for a little while, and then it was, you know, slightly moving up, and it's just gone up and up. Now it's in the 40s, so 42.25. So it looks like this is what people have been waiting for. So I mean, even at $42, for me, it's still a discount because I got in when it was Started when it was like 60 in the 60s originally is when I bought my biggest amount of tokens, and then I bought some tokens when it was like in the hundreds, 140s, 160s, 114s, and that range. So even at that price, I mean, with this discount, I mean, that's still good. Okay. So again, yeah, 42. I am almost close to 200 tokens. It feels like forever when you're getting this close. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, there we go. Let's see. What do I have? 198. I'm gonna go ahead and hydrate my little drip token. I don't have a huge bag like a lot of the people. While I'm doing this, I just want to remind you, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. That'd be awesome. Your support would be greatly appreciated. If you want to be alerted to any upcoming videos, please hit the bell. As a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Make sure you're always doing your own research, okay, and not investing more than you can really comfortably, lose. Nobody wants to lose. No one is, out here gambling for the most part, but you don't want to put like your savings into this stuff or money that's going to really hurt you, because things in DeFi, things happen. Okay. So it looks like I've got that deposited. Nice. I'm one drip away from 200. So steadily growing, compounding, man. It's awesome. Let's see. Let's look at the chart. So yeah, so you can see as things were going down, it was going down. Got a little spike here. Forgot what news they started doing. A little bit of advertisement, and I forgot what else was going on, but it got a little spike here. And then, it took another dive a little bit down here. I've been buying all through this. Pretty much, I've been buying all through this downtrend right here. I've been dollar cost averaging in on that. So that's been nice. And then we got some sales going on here. So that's pretty cool. It's nice to see it. You want things to get better and get back to how it was and even better. So I mean, that is a positive thing, but I was enjoying buying stuff in discount as I could, but hey, all things must come to an end. All right, so let's pop over here to my calculator. If you're not already aware of this, I love this app. I use this a lot. This is actually where I usually hydrate from, because it gives me, you do have to pay a little bit. This is an advanced tool, but I like it because you can see all of this information here. You can see your well status. Here's my payout days. So as it is, as the price right now, in 365 days, if I stopped compounding and just took out my withdrawings or didn't compound from this day forward, I would be at $21,654 if I went ahead and withdrew that money. Okay, but of course I'm going to keep on compounding and so forth. All right, let's see. Yeah, payout days is the amount of days you would receive payout if you were to stop hydrating today. Okay, so if I stop compounding, that's what I would get. Okay, as far as the days, they have 319 days if I stop compounding. So I'm buying myself more time because I'm still compounding, and I'm also increasing my drip tokens as well. Let's pop over here to the calendar. One of my favorite parts. So you can see in here, you can get an idea of what your earnings will be in drip per day, or in general, overall. If you you can put, if you hydrated 7 days a week, or if you can adjust this as well. If you only hydrated 4 days and claim 3, whatever your strategy is, but this will give you an idea of calculations, and they automatically take the taxes out. So you get the real cost, which I like. So for example, right now, my current earnings at this price would be about $68.03. And 30 days from now, if I compound it for 7 days a week, my earnings would later be $90.34 a day. And then I would have, I would receive 2.141 drip per day. And then in those 30 days, I would be up to 264 drip tokens valued at this if the price stayed the same. Okay. And then estimated gas fees. This would be a max payout at that time, and so forth. So it gives you an idea there. You can do that as 60 and go up to 119. And as you look at the amounts, you figure out what your goal is, and then try to come up with a strategy. You may change it. You may only compound for, maybe you're doing compounding for 5 days a week, claiming on 2, or you're only gonna keep hydrating for the next 3 months or whatever it is until you reach your goal. But just start, think and consider for a get a goal in mind. Okay. And then let's just look. So if I'm going to use this as looking at the amount of tokens, not the dollar amount, but the amount of tokens. So let's say you started out with 20 drip tokens. Okay, so I'm thinking about the average person and how much they have to invest. So the price of drip at the time is $42.24. Okay, and if you purchase 20 drip tokens, hypothetically, to get into the drip faucet, okay, that would cost you about $84, about $844, yes. Okay, and let's just look at what you would get if you hydrated for 6 months. Yeah, I did that. Okay, so in 6 months, you will have about 123 tokens, and at the time you will accumulate about 103 tokens. Okay, so at that time with 123, if the price stayed the same, what was it? 42.26. Okay, this is what your value would be, and then times the 1% per day. Let's say this is not after taxes, $52 a day. Okay, so your drip tokens can accumulate quite a bit. So let's look at if you did double that. If you have 40 drip tokens, okay, that you deposited in. So let's just do an estimate. If you did 40 times, I think 42, if you had about $1,600 to invest, in about 6 months, you would have about 247 drip tokens. Okay, so you can use these tools to kind of figure out your strategy, but just wanted to let you guys know about the good news that's happening. Continue to keep an eye out for any updates. I'll try to post them when I can, as I can. All right, guys, have a wonderful day.